Well, hi, sweet friends. Welcome to Miss Annie's Home and Kitchen. I am so glad that you are here today. It is like we're right in the middle of all of school starting. My grandkids are starting at all these different times because they live in different states. So my Virginia kids haven't started yet, but my Alabama kids started last week, and my little Utah family started this week. And so I thought, well, I'm just gonna show you guys a really quick taco casserole. It's just 5 ingredients. So you're just gonna need some cooked noodles, and I am using the shells. Also, 1 pound or 2 pounds of hamburger. I've already cooked that also. Then you're just gonna need some 2-pack packages of mild taco seasoning mix. You're going to need a jar, like a 15 or 16 ounce jar of taco, of the salsa, whatever you like. And then some cheese to put on top. Now I'm also gonna add some sour cream. This is optional, that I'm gonna mix in with the hamburger and the noodles. So it's optional, but again, 5 ingredients: cooked noodles, I'm using the shells, hamburger, taco seasoning mix, the salsa, and cheese. It's gonna be so easy to put together. So I'm just gonna go ahead. You just need a big bowl, and like I said, I've already cooked these noodles. I'm gonna add my shells in here. This was a 16-ounce package, and you cook and boil it for 7 to 9 minutes. Let me move this out of the way. Next, you're just gonna add your hamburger. And again, you can use 1 pound or 2 pounds, and I just put 1 pound in here. So I'm gonna add that. And I'm gonna get this out of the way. Next, we're gonna add the taco seasoning mix. And I just used Great Value. Just gonna use 2 of these packages. Mix this in. So there's 1 and 2. I don't know about you guys, but Mexican food, oh my gosh, it's such a fun thing to make, so easy, and everybody typically really loves it. All right, so I'm gonna add now just that whole jar. Oops, I thought it would come out. Oh, here it comes. I'm gonna add this whole jar. Okay. 1.5 cups of water. And then I'm just gonna stir this around really well. Get all of those seasonings mixed in. This is super easy to put together. If you are a working mama, like I know so many of you are, this is something that you may have some leftovers, because it makes a nice big casserole dish. Of course, depending on the size of your family. Okay, I am gonna add maybe a big spoonful of sour cream to this. Just to make it a little bit creamier. Of course, if you don't have sour cream, you don't have to do that. Maybe about 1/2 cup. Okay. If you wanted to and didn't want to add the milk, you could even do water. I mean, if you didn't want to add the water, you can do the milk. You could add milk to it, but water's just fine. I don't want to complicate this recipe for you guys. I want to keep it nice and simple and easy and affordable, right? Okay, so this is all mixed. And now I'm just gonna bring over my casserole dish, my 9x13, right here. I think I'm gonna spray this a little bit just to make my cleanup a little bit easier. So I'm just gonna lightly spray the sides. And then I'm gonna add all of this into my bowl. Again, 5 ingredient taco casserole. So easy, so yummy. And and I'm gonna add my grated cheese. Now, to make it easier, if you need to buy grated cheese or want to buy grated cheese, go ahead and do that. I just happen to have gone to Costco and bought a big old block, and then I just grated, I bet that's probably a cup, maybe a cup and a half. Okay, put that on the top. All right, I'm gonna put this in my oven. I've set it for 400, and we're just gonna cook it for about maybe 18 to 20 minutes-ish. I'm just gonna be watching to see if it's getting bubbly and if the cheese is melted, because everything is cooked. You know, you don't have to worry about cooking anything. We're just warming it up and making it yummy. So I'm gonna stick it in the oven. Well, hey everybody. So the taco casserole is out of the oven. Smells amazing. And it was really in for about 20 minutes, and it smells delicious. I cannot wait to try it. I think this is one that your family is gonna love. And as you saw, it's so easy to put together. So I'm gonna, I like also that it's the small bites, okay? You could do this with really kind of any noodle that you have at your house. You could easily do them with spaghetti. You could do it with elbow, whatever, but I think the shells are fun, and all the little meat gets inside of those little shells, and I just think it adds some really great flavor. All right, so I'm gonna try it. I know it's gonna be so good. This is such a yummy recipe. Pair this with a little salad. You could also add some sour cream and you could put green peppers on this. You could add fresh tomatoes. You could do whatever you want to with this, but this is so delicious. I think you're really gonna love it. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it so much. I wanna really quick remind you guys that everything in my shop is 20% off. So all the shirts, the cookbook, everything until the end of August. This is a back to school special. So many of you guys know that in my real life, I am in education, and I dress up in a costume and I teach science to over 35 schools in the Birmingham area. So I have a big heart for educators and teachers and working mamas. And I think this is the perfect time. If you don't have an I Can Do Hard Things shirt, this is the perfect time to grab one. It is, I mean, I wear one every day, all the time. So anyway, love you guys. Thanks for following me. Be sure and like what you see and share it, because that's how we get the word out. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.